Let me start with the definitive statement that I absolutely don't intend to steal a single cent out of money that goes into vital institutions and programs to provide, protect and fund women's activities. Tax dollar transfer from productive men to non-working women is essential to keep the solar system spinning. I couldn't imagine social security or welfare to ever be cut even a single percentage point. In fact, we should expand the programs to include lifetime monthly payments for all victims of male gaze or other abhorrent forms of sexual harassment women have to deal with, coming from the vile male half of the population. Of course, I am the exception. I am a nice guy. I would never look at a woman without her consent. Now that we have established my full support for the monetary privilege earned by thousands of oppressed generations of women, forever to be enjoyed by new enlightened, civilized, modern women, I feel obliged to also send my full best wishes and acknowledgement to all feminists fighting in the trenches against misogyny. You are the bravest and most forgotten part of the human race. I salute all HR departments, all prostitutes, all stay-at-home moms. Your work is criminally underappreciated and undervalued. We need some sort of movement to grant you lifetime assured employment for not just 6 but 7 figures yearly salary after tax. As a traditional and practicing Christian, of course, I can't wait for our first female pope to lead the congregation. Maybe instead of the old drab brown cross that Jesus hangs from, we could sell rainbow-colored crucifixes. After all, Jesus said it himself, women are incapable of sin. Or something like that. I have to admit I never opened the Bible, it's just what our local pastor preaches. He has 10 kids with 11 black women, how progressive. We recently attended a baptism of a born-again virgin. She confessed to having 3,000 partners before the age of 20 and now wants to settle. Maybe I have a chance, she seems sincere. Women have it so hard in romantic life, those scumbag playboy men can effortlessly manipulate even hundreds of women in extreme cases and then use them like toys. Andrew Tate. Did I mention Andrew Tate? He is a rapist, slaver, woman beater, and I am sure that his religion has nothing to do with it. No. Just that he has a penis. Such characteristics are just as likely to be found in Christian and atheist men as in Muslims, trust me. Never even mention that he is a Muslim. Why would you? Why would anyone mention that he is a Muslim after levying those accusations? The sucked seemingly out of mother's milk, amazing ability of men to gaslight and manipulate women warrants the twice as high prison sentences for exactly the same crimes. Meaning if a man steals $1,000, he should get 2 years in prison. But then when a woman steals $1,000, she should just apologize and that's it, no big deal. What don't you understand? Men were privileged in patriarchal societies since the dawn of time. Now it is women's turn to rule. We all should just face reality and do our best to compensate the currently living goddesses for all the generational trauma they suffer in their imagination. The emotional labor that goes on in their brains astounds me. How can a woman's brain not overheat and explode out of all these hard emotions that she's feeling constantly? Another proof that women are better and more resilient than men. We should be grateful that they take all the emotions out of us, men, and store them inside their vast brains and do labor with them. I have to admit, I couldn't imagine treating myself being sad or happy as a job. But they do. Oh, they do. As the hardest job in the world, even harder than watching cartoons all day as a mother does. I am only an acolyte of feminism, and the lack of vagina prevents me from accessing the core secrets of what exactly emotional labor entails. My deepest apologies. We all know men have no emotions. Wait, the title of the video kind of doesn't track. I was supposed to talk about something else entirely. Oh, well, who cares?